The surprising value of a free executive resume critique. No sales pitch, no obligation. Today, I want to talk about something simple but very powerful: a free, no obligation, no sales pitch, executive resume or CV critique. Now, I know what you're thinking. That probably sounds like a gimmick. Nothing is free today. Another free session that turns into a hard sell. But that is not how I work. This is a 30-minute one-to-one Zoom session with me. No fluff, no junior stuff, just honest, professional feedback at the executive level. I'm Martin Buckland, and I'm a highly regarded and experienced global executive resume and CV writer. I work globally with senior executives, directors, and aspiring business leaders to help them manage and advance their career with precision and purpose. I am passionate about that. Most resumes I see, even from highly capable and learned executives, underperform, are outdated, and don't serve as a professional document. They represent the executive with a very junior and boring tone, and they don't even know it. These are the people who lead global teams, hold huge budgets, drive growth, present to boards, own multi-million dollar budgets, employ hundreds, if not thousands, of employees. And yet their resume reads like a job description, very boring, or worse, a dull obituary. Here's the truth. When you're that close to your own story, you can't always see how others perceive you. You can't hear your own tone. You can't spot your blind spots. You may be unintentionally underselling yourself. I've seen CEOs sound like a middle or junior managers. And that's not called for. I've seen turnaround experts who barely mention results, zero metrics. I frequently, and this blows my mind, this still blows my mind after 30 years writing resumes. I see sales leaders, sales executives, their resumes without any zero metrics. They are going to be hired because they can make money, increase the client base, increase profit. I see zero metrics concentrating on responsibilities. It really does blow my mind. I've seen resumes fail the ATS because of one bullet or one format error. That's where the critique comes in. This isn't a skim, it's an AI generated document. It's a live, jovial review, but sincere and realistic. I don't mince my words, as you cannot fail. First impressions count. We'll go line by line. I'll tell you exactly what's working and what's not. I'll point out where your resume may be failing the ATS, where your impact is too vague, where your accomplishments are hiding. No reason to be humble here. How your personal brand comes across on paper. You'll walk away with real substance, good insights you can use immediately, whether we work together or not. And if you want to know more about how I can help, you can just ask me, but I won't bring it up unless you do. Simple, no sales pitch. I want you to succeed. So who is this for? This is for the high achiever who knows their resume CV should be working harder. Maybe you're a C-suite leader preparing for transition, a vice president or director aiming for the C-suite, an EMBA graduate or candidate ready to take advantage of your new value, your new skills as a candidate and gain a higher appointment or initiate a functional change, or a global executive who's applied for perfect fit roles and heard nothing back. That happens a lot. If that's you, this is for you, because here's what I know. When good resumes don't convert into interviews, it's almost never the experience. It's the story, it's the formatting and how the story is told. It's how the resume is formatted, created. One bullet, one character, one line wrong, and the ATS won't process you. I don't like that technology, but it's what we have to live with. Let me tell you what this isn't. This isn't a webinar or a sales funnel. It's not a free call that turns into a surprise offer. It's not a cookie cutter critique from someone who doesn't get your level. You're speaking directly to me. I facilitate that call. As a former Scotland Yard police officer turned global executive resume CV writer and global executive career management practitioner, I know how to interview. I know what people are looking. I use those interview skills learned as a detective to pull stories from you without placing you in those handcuffs. Someone who's helped thousands of executives land roles in every corner of the world. I love what I do, from mining, banking to tech, healthcare, government. And in fact, over 32 years, there are very few functions, sectors I haven't worked in. I bring those 32 years of executive insight to this critique. I do say it as it is, not theory, not templates, real world, proven advice, customized to you. Now, let me ask you something. If I called you today with your dream role, is your resume, your CV ready? I bet, well, I know that most people will say no. That delay, that moment of hesitation can cost you an opportunity, because recruiters and other hiring professionals, they don't wait. Opportunities don't linger. Many roles are never reposted. I've seen many, hundreds, if not thousands of brilliant people, perfect candidates miss out simply because their resume, their CV wasn't up to scratch or ready at all. This free critique is your chance to fix that proactively, strategically, like a true executive leader. So if you're curious or want this struck a nerve, book a slot with me. Click the link below. Click the link below and upload your resume or your CV, and let's go through it together. No sales pitch, no pressure, just professional insight you can act on right away, because your resume isn't a formality, it's your brand, it's your gateway, and it should be as strong as the leader behind it. I am Martin Buckland, a realistic and highly knowledgeable professional, passionate about sharing my deep knowledge to help business leaders like you and aspiring leaders across the world reach their career goals. Your career is your business, and manage it like a business.